The recent discussion surrounding Comet 3I/Atlas has taken an unexpected turn as astronomers and space enthusiasts alike revisit earlier assumptions about the object's behavior and origins. Contrary to claims suggesting that 3I/Atlas is no longer within observational reach from Earth, or even that it may not be a natural cosmic body at all, space experts now assert that this Manhattan-sized comet is becoming accessible to anyone equipped with even modest viewing technology. This dramatic shift in perspective was amplified after astronomer Yicheng Zhang captured a remarkably clear image of the interstellar traveler on November 1st. Zhang then shared the photo on commentary.org, where the post quickly gained traction and sparked widespread interest. According to Zhang, who serves as a postdoctoral fellow at the Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona, the comet is now easily visible with small telescopes, a statement that has reinvigorated global curiosity about Atlas and refocused attention on what makes this comet especially intriguing. Zhang described the conditions under which he captured the image, noting that the comet's increased visibility is largely due to its rising early enough in the morning twilight to be caught before the brightness of the sun overwhelms the sky. Using a 152mm Ritchie Cratine reflector, a 6-inch telescope featuring a curved focal design rather than a flat one, he was able to obtain a crisp, detailed view of the object. In the photo, Atlas appears as a slightly fuzzy dot positioned against a grainy, static-like celestial backdrop, typical for deep sky images taken during twilight hours. This seemingly simple capture, however, carries significant implications, as it challenges earlier assumptions spread by various commentators who believed that the comet had become effectively invisible or lost after shifting behind the sun in September. At that time, the object was engulfed in the overwhelming solar glare, prompting some experts to conclude that it would not reappear in Earth's sky until later in the month, or possibly even later in the year. Zhang pushed back against this interpretation, clarifying that the comet's so-called disappearance was not due to any dramatic shift in its orientation or path, but rather the technological limitations of many ground-based and orbital telescopes. He explained that a large number of major telescopes are simply not engineered for the specific requirements of comet observation. Instruments designed for deep space study, exoplanet imaging, or cosmological research are generally not optimized to track objects that sit low on the horizon or close to the sun's direction in the sky. Many large observatories cannot safely or physically point their instruments below a certain angle for fear of damaging sensitive components or introducing excessive atmospheric distortion. As a result, when a comet aligns too closely with the sun from Earth's perspective, these telescopes are unable to observe it even if it is technically visible. Zhang emphasized that this limitation extends even to some of the most sophisticated space-based observatories, including the Hubble Space Telescope and the James Webb Space Telescope. These groundbreaking instruments, despite their extraordinary sensitivity and resolution, are configured to avoid pointing their optics toward the sun to prevent catastrophic damage from concentrated sunlight. This unavoidable design constraint leaves a narrow zone of the sky where many celestial bodies, including comets like 3I/Atlas, remain unobservable for certain periods. Yet this does not necessarily mean the objects disappear. Rather, it means they temporarily move into a region that lies outside the safe operating range of such telescopes. To overcome these obstacles, Zhang relied on the Lowell Discovery Telescope, which was intentionally built with comet observation in mind. Its design allows it to angle down to a remarkably low 5 degrees above the horizon, enabling astronomers to track objects that would otherwise slip beneath the observational limits of most other telescopes of similar size. This capability proved essential on October 31st, when Zhang used the instrument to reacquire visual contact with Atlas while it was still positioned close to the sun's direction in the twilight sky. The telescope's ability to aim so low, combined with favorable atmospheric conditions, allowed Zhang not only to detect the comet, but also to photograph it with stunning clarity. This achievement helped debunk the notion that Atlas had become unreachable or mysteriously elusive. Despite the comet's dramatic history, astronomers maintain that its trajectory remains highly predictable. experts consistently emphasize that even allowing for minor uncertainties and non-gravitational accelerations, common phenomena among comets due to uneven gas and dust outgassing, the orbital parameters of 3I/Atlas are extremely well defined. According to astronomer Darrell Seligman, we can determine exactly where it's going to be in the sky at all points in the future, which he highlights as a testament to modern orbital modeling and the meticulous data collected since the comet was first identified. While comets routinely exhibit small deviations in motion caused by sublimating ice or particles being released unevenly from their surfaces, these changes are rarely significant enough to complicate the overall prediction models used for tracking them. As Seligman explained, the uncertainties are so minimal that astronomers can reliably calculate where to aim their telescopes on any given night without worry that the comet will veer unexpectedly off course. To help amateur observers and professionals alike, he recommended consulting NASA's JPL Horizons Small Body Database, a publicly accessible tool that displays precise location coordinates for thousands of celestial objects across any chosen date. What has further fueled public fascination, however, is the stark contrast between the views of mainstream astronomers and the more unconventional theories proposed by Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb. Loeb, known for his past speculation surrounding objects like the interstellar visitor Oumuamua, has suggested that 3I/Atlas may be displaying a collection of unusual behaviors inconsistent with those of known natural comets. In a recent paper, Loeb pointed out that the comet's observed non-gravitational acceleration, confirmed by NASA observations, combined with the fact that it appeared to glow bluer than the Sun, could potentially represent the signature of an artificial propulsion system. He proposed that these anomalies might indicate the presence of internal technology, raising the provocative hypothesis that Atlas could be an alien spacecraft or probe rather than a traditional comet. While most astronomers caution against jumping to such conclusions, preferring to rely on established physical explanations, Loeb's ideas have injected an additional layer of intrigue into the global conversation. His assertions come at a time when public interest in space anomalies and interstellar visitors is already heightened. The claim that a comet may show signs of artificial engineering immediately captures attention, regardless of whether mainstream science ultimately validates the hypothesis. Many scientists argue that the bluish coloration noted in observations could simply be the result of the composition of the comet's surface material, variations in sunlight scattering, or instrument-specific imaging effects. Non-gravitational acceleration, they contend, is also a well-documented and natural characteristic of comets, as they release gas jets while approaching the Sun. To them, these features do not necessarily indicate anything out of the ordinary. Yet Loeb's perspective remains a reminder of how much about interstellar objects remains uncertain, as well as how rare and valuable each new detection is for expanding our understanding of cosmic behavior. Ultimately, the renewed visibility of 3I/Atlas underscores both the limitations and the strengths of modern astronomical observation. It reveals that while technology may temporarily obscure our view of celestial bodies, it also possesses the remarkable adaptability necessary to rediscover them. The enthusiasm sparked by Zhang's image serves as a testament to human curiosity, reminding us that the universe is full of wonders waiting just beyond the threshold of perception. Whether Atlas is merely an intriguing comet from the depths of interstellar space or something more unusual, its journey continues to inspire new questions, fresh investigations, and ongoing fascination. As telescopes of all sizes turn their lenses toward the twilight sky in the coming months, countless observers, scientists, and amateurs alike will follow its path, eager to learn more about this enigmatic traveler from beyond our solar neighborhood.